Hold on, are you driving now? Oh, hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Motors and Blowers. Welcome to another weekend product review. So recently, a company from China asked me if I wanted to review their new taillights for a Ford F-150 from 2009 through 2014 model. Now, as you remember, from another manufacturer, I got these new taillights. They're kind of stock, but they look a little bit more modern than the original OEM ones, which had like a chrome outline to it. And also, the reason why I wanted to change them was because I had a crack hole right there, and it was filling up with water, and in the summertime after it rains, it fogs up. So I needed to replace them. So I've had these new ones in here for about a year, and they work great, but they're not anything special. They're just regular taillight lenses. At the time, they also sent me front headlight modules. These are very advanced and the modern kind with the glowing DRL function. So when you turn this on, it glows. So it looks like current model types. These things are very expensive because of the DRL glowing light bar feature. I just wish that they sent me rear ones that have that feature. And that's what I got today. These are brand new taillights where the entire thing glows with the DRL glowing feature. Very modern, very unique, and not many people have it for my year truck. So I'll be really excited to install these today and show you what they look like as compared to the old ones. So in the box comes with these instructions, but they're pretty straightforward. Just remove them and connect the bulb modules onto it. Don't see a brand name to any of this, but it's pretty well packed. As you can see, this white part underneath the smoked area is the glowing part of it. So the entire lens is gonna glow almost like neon with LED bulbs individually for turn signal, side marker, reverse, and all that stuff. So this is going to look a lot more unique on my year car to make it a lot more modern so that it doesn't look like a 2009 through 2014 model, but rather a more modern model. Installation is usually pretty easy for the rears, but as you can see, to prevent it from flickering due to the new technology, you need to attach these ballasts, I guess. And this obviously sticks there somewhere, some kind of resistor. These don't look like anything that I remember on the original ones. I hope I'm going to be able to attach these as is. So when they're on, they glow like this. See the glow? And like I said, these taillights are just a simple taillight with regular lenses. I'll show you what it looks like. So I'm going to show you exactly how to install them after I figure it out myself. So here's going to be the difference. See that? So like I said, this is a 2009 through 2014 Ford F-150 model. And as you can see, it looks like there are two 5/16ths. Goes a lot faster if you have an impact. And I believe they just pop out. Look at that. Pops right out. So here I'm on the side profile of it, zooming in, and there are 3 light bulb modules. Let's remove the first one, and it's usually just a twist, and pull it out. So because I think that these have regular analog bulbs in it, the new one already has LED bulbs. There we go. So I've removed this bulb module. And you pull that out like that, see? On the new tail lights, this part here looks exactly like this bulb, see? So this goes in place of this bulb. So we'll attach this to that. Okay, so that's one. We'll do the middle one now. Here's the middle one. Just twist. And there's that bulb. When we remove this bulb, it looks like that. Now the third bulb, I believe, is the reverse lights, which I don't believe are going to be LEDs. Remove this, put this aside. And we have this going in like that. First we have to connect the wiring. This middle one, as if this was a light bulb. We'll stick this one back into here. Tuck these wires in. So this middle one was hard to get in. We'll stuff this module in here. And then connect it back. Can't get it wrong, I don't think. So that was kind of a pain, and the reason behind that is I felt like it wasn't fitting correctly, and I found out why. They're not molded correctly, see? This part goes in there, and as you can see from the screw, it's off by like 1 millimeter because it's got these screws here preventing it from going in that millimeter. Same goes with the top here. As you can see the hole, it's off by 1 millimeter. So I could either bend this part in to give it that millimeter, which is probably the only way to do it. And that black ballast thing was hanging inside. It has to be adhered to the interior of your fender. Or it could just sit there on the... But you can't put the adhesive backing on anywhere on here, otherwise it won't go in. So it's got to go inside after you peel it off and stick it somewhere on the inner part of your light well, where all the wiring harness slips into. These cavities here, stick it there somewhere, which I'm going to do right now. Just hope it stays, because it's not the cleanest surface back there. Yep, doesn't stick at all. But you know what? I don't think it'll make any clanking noises, do you? Might. The middle one keeps popping out. So I finally did get the middle module in, and the reason why it wasn't going in was because it has the OEM rubber gasket in there that makes it too tight to get in. So I took it out. It's the only way for it to be nice and tight, you know? So while mounting this, those 2 screws get in the way, and I see that it's right here and here. So I'm gonna bend this part in a little. Bend this part in a little. I just want the new lights. So if you bend that in a little, now it'll rust there, I'm sure. Like I said, you could put some silicone in there if you want. but I don't care. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna outlast this car. Okay, check it out. See the glow? I just opened my door, that's it. So I'm gonna test it first, even though I've already installed it. I'm gonna do the tail lights, reverse lights, blinkers, all that. Reverse. So the glowing part doesn't seem like it comes on, other than when you open your door and close your door. You know, like a convenience light. Let's turn on the headlights and see if they go on. Wow, look at the glow. All right, that's really cool, isn't it? So when your headlights are on, these are glowing with that startup kind of a pattern. Very cool. So they work as they should. However, the fitment is not good. See what I'm saying? You've got this gap here. You can't avoid it. So water's gonna go in there and rust out. Just can't be helped. Maybe I could try to tighten it a little bit, but I don't think you can. And I don't want to crack it trying it, you know? It's typical with these aftermarket lights, even my new ones. There's a big gap here. You can't avoid it. It's not a perfect fit. Well, water's going to get in there anyway. Okay, so I tightened the top bolt, and the gap is much better now. So you got to work with it, you know what I mean? So that was not that easy, but pretty easy installation. And I'm going to do the other one now, but it works as it should. Okay, this one was much easier. I didn't have to take that gasket off, it fit. So these are the hazard lights. It looks like it's flickering, but that's because of the iPhone shutter speed. It happens to all iPhones. So this is steady blinking. That's what it looks like to me in real life. As you can see, it has the arrows pointed downwards, you know, with the, you know what I'm saying. It's not a flash, it's like that sliding effect, you know, that goes downwards. So what do you think, huh? Pretty cool. Easy, it takes a little bit of modifying, but it worked out well. It really didn't take that long. And having this glow is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely love it. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys are interested in this for your Ford F-150 2009 through 2014 pattern. Thanks a lot for joining me on today's weekend product review. Sketchy's looking fine and modern. And this is what it looks like at night. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.